pond of Aqua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to froges around him, didn't have too much to croak. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to take a slip. The stranger there among them had a big froge on his hip. Big froge on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the pond. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. Now froge loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big froge on his hip. Big froge on his hip. In this pond there lived an outfroge by the name of Texas Red. Many froges had tried to take him, and that many froges were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches of a pistol on his froge numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started croaking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in pawn. Came here taking out froge alive or maybe dead, and he croaked, it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red, but the outfroge didn't worry. That tried before, all the froges that tried before were dead. Ah, fuck. 20 froges tried to take him, 20 froges made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big froge on his hip. Big froge on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out on the rock. Froges were watching from windows. Everyone held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was about 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather before a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big froge on his hip. Big froge on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the froges had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outfroge on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big froge on his hip. Big froge on his hip. Big froge, big froge. When he tried to match the ranger with a big froge on his hip. Big froge on his hip. And one big thing, big froge. Thank you all for watching this frickin' mess.